What if I told you this little creature is carrying 6 miraculous signs of Allah directly to you tonight? Signs you might miss if you blink. Yet they hold a message that could touch your heart, calm your soul, and deepen your faith in ways you've never imagined. Watch closely, because in just a few moments, this tiny guest will teach you lessons that even the greatest scholars of our time would pause to reflect on. Immediate curiosity, hook. Voiceover continues. Stay with me for the next 5 minutes, and I promise, your heart will melt, your spirit will lift, and you might never see a simple creature the same way again. Share this moment if a small creature has ever changed your day, or even your life. Pause the video for a second. Just look at the cat. What do you feel right now? Let it sink in. Have you ever had a small animal approach you during Ramadan? A cat, a bird, even an ant? Tell us your story below. Let's celebrate the subtle miracles Allah sends every day. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Establish relevance/relatable scene. The scene shifts to real streets and quiet corners of Ramadan nights around the world. In Cairo, Egypt, a man sits down for iftar in a small courtyard. As he opens his dates and water, a stray cat quietly approaches, curling at his feet. He freezes for a moment, then spoons, feeling a sudden wave of calm and peace wash over him. For a brief instant, all the hunger, fatigue, and worries of the day seem to melt away. Meanwhile, in Istanbul, Turkey, a soft-spoken imam notices a cat wandering into the mosque courtyard during evening prayers. He kneels, offering a small bowl of milk. The simple act of feeding the cat reminds him of patience, gratitude, and the mercy Allah shows in unexpected forms. The camera lingers on the imam's face as he watches the cat drink. An ordinary moment, yet imbued with extraordinary reflection. Narration, voiceover. These moments are not mere coincidences. They are living signs of Allah's presence in our daily lives. Sometimes, the divine speaks not through thunder or spectacle, but through the quiet approach of a small creature during Ramadan. Mercy, patience, gratitude, all revealed in a single heartbeat. Like this video, if you believe Allah's signs can come in unexpected forms. Double tap if you've ever felt a miracle through nature or a quiet moment of reflection. Tag a friend who needs to see how small things can carry great blessings. Which animal encounter made your Ramadan more special? A cat, a bird, or even a tiny insect? Share your story below and let's celebrate these subtle miracles together. Sign 1. Mercy, the video, transitions to a quiet desert road at sunset. A lone traveler, weary and famished from a long day of fasting, sits under the shade of a small tree. His water is nearly gone and the dates in his bag are few. Suddenly, a small, dusty cat approaches cautiously, its eyes curious and gentle. For a moment, the traveler hesitates. He is hungry, tired, and drained. But then, remembering the essence of Ramadan and the teachings of mercy, he pours a small amount of milk into a bowl for the cat. As the cat drinks, purring softly, a wave of warmth spreads through the traveler's heart. In that instant, fatigue and loneliness fade. He whispers a prayer of gratitude, reflecting on the words of the Quran. And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a mercy to the worlds. 21:10-7. Mercy is often found in the smallest acts, in moments we might overlook. A simple gesture of kindness to a creature in need can awaken the heart and remind us of Allah's infinite compassion. During Ramadan, these moments teach us patience, humility, and love. Real-life connection. Across the world, people share similar stories. Feeding stray cats, birds, or even small insects during Ramadan, and feeling a spiritual connection stronger than any grand ritual. Mercy doesn't always arrive as a spectacle. Sometimes, it arrives quietly, through the softest pause, the gentlest eyes. Comment mercy, if this moment touches your heart. Notice how the cat's calmness teaches patience. Tag someone who needs this reminder today. Share this video if a small act of kindness ever changed your day. Have you ever shown mercy during Ramadan and felt Allah's presence? Tell your story below. Let's inspire each other with these quiet miracles. Sign 2. Patience. The scene shifts to a small alleyway in Jakarta, Indonesia, just as the call to iftar echoes across the city. A young woman sits on the steps of her home, ready to break her fast. As she opens her food, a stray cat cautiously approaches, its eyes full of curiosity and hesitation. The cat sniffs the food, but does not eat. It waits. The woman watches in amazement as the cat seems to understand her fasting, patiently waiting until she finishes her meal. Only then does the cat eat, gently and quietly. In that simple moment, she feels a deep sense of awe and reflection. Patience is often hidden in the smallest signs. This cat teaches us that waiting, even for a tiny moment, can carry a lesson from Allah. The Quran reminds us, O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. 2:153. During Ramadan, patience is not just about fasting. It is about noticing the divine guidance hidden in everyday moments. Morale: patience does not always roar. Sometimes it comes softly, in the quiet expectation of a small creature, or in the gentle rhythm of daily life. The universe, and Allah, often rewards those who wait with understanding, care, and compassion. Hit the like button if you've ever waited patiently for a sign from Allah. Tag a friend who needs to see this quiet miracle tonight. Pause and reflect. Sometimes patience is the greatest act of faith you can show. Share a moment when patience rewarded you in an unexpected way, big or small. Your story could inspire someone else today. Sign 3. Gratitude. The scene shifts to a cozy courtyard in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, just moments before iftar. A family gathers around a small table, their plates filled with dates, bread, and water. Outside, a stray cat cautiously approaches, tail flicking nervously. The youngest child, eyes wide with wonder, runs to pour a little milk and place some crumbs for the cat. As the cat drinks and eats, the child whispers softly, almost to themselves, Allah gave us food and a friend. The family smiles, feeling a deep wave of gratitude. For a fleeting moment, they realize that blessings aren't only in abundance. They can also be found in small acts of kindness and companionship. Gratitude is the key to unlocking Allah's endless blessings. When we recognize the gifts around us, even the smallest ones, we invite more goodness into our lives. The Quran reminds us, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. 14:7. During Ramadan, a simple moment with a stray creature can awaken our hearts to the countless favors we often overlook. Visual cues. Show the family laughing gently as the cat curls up beside them. the warm sunset painting golden tones across the courtyard, and the child gently stroking the cat's fur. Comment below what you're grateful for today, big or small. Share this video to remind someone of Allah's blessings. Pause for a moment. What small miracle around you today makes your heart full? Which small creature has reminded you of gratitude this Ramadan? A cat, bird, or even an insect? Share your story below and inspire others with Allah's subtle blessings. Sign 4. Guidance. The scene opens on a narrow, deserted alley in Lahore, Pakistan, just after dusk. The streets are quiet, and a man finds himself lost, unsure which way leads home. Anxiety creeps in with every shadow, and the weight of exhaustion from a full day of fasting presses on him. Suddenly, a small stray cat appears at the alley's entrance. It pauses, looking back at him, as if inviting him to follow. Hesitant at first, he decides to trust this tiny creature. Step by step, the cat leads him safely through the winding streets, turning left and right, until at last he recognizes familiar landmarks. Relief washes over him. He is home. Guidance from Allah often comes in ways we cannot expect. Not through grand signs or loud messages, but through subtle, quiet nudges in the right direction. This small cat became a living guide, reminding us of the verse, "Indeed, Allah guides whom He wills," 24:35. Sometimes guidance is hidden in everyday encounters, waiting for us to notice, to follow, and to trust. Real-life connection. Around the world, people recount similar experiences. A bird leading them away from danger, a friendly dog alerting them to safety, or a small act of coincidence that feels like divine direction. These moments show that even the smallest creatures can carry immense wisdom and guidance. Like if you've ever followed a sign that led you somewhere better. Have you ever felt Allah guiding you in a small, subtle way? Comment below and share your experience. Tag a friend who might need a reminder that guidance can appear unexpectedly. Tell us about a time Allah guided you through a simple event or encounter. Your story could inspire someone today to notice the signs around them.
Sign 5. Forgiveness/healing. The scene shifts to a quiet street in Marrakesh, Morocco, just as the golden light of sunset fades. A man walks home after a long day of fasting, his mind heavy with frustration from work, traffic, and daily struggles. He feels tension gripping his chest, and his heart is weighed down by anger he couldn't shake all day. As he passes an empty courtyard, a small stray cat approaches, meowing softly. On impulse, he crouches down and strokes the cat's fur. Its gentle purring and calm presence seem to dissolve the anger knotting his heart. He pauses, closing his eyes, and a wave of inner peace washes over him. In that quiet moment, he whispers a prayer. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him. 3:159. Compassion has the power to heal. Even a small act, stroking a stray cat, showing mercy, offering kindness, can wash away the heaviness of the heart. During Ramadan, these moments remind us that forgiveness and emotional healing are gifts from Allah, accessible to anyone willing to open their heart. Real-life connection. Around the world, countless people have found solace and emotional healing through small acts of kindness during Ramadan, feeding a stray, comforting an injured animal, or helping someone in need. The heart softens, resentment melts, and spiritual renewal begins. Comment forgiveness if this calms your heart. Tag someone who needs a reminder of Allah's healing signs today. Pause for a moment feel the peace that comes from showing compassion. Have you experienced emotional healing during Ramadan through compassion? Share your story below and inspire others to open their hearts. Sign 6. Signs of hope/resilience. The scene opens in the sweltering summer streets of Karachi, Pakistan, and Mumbai, India, where stray cats scavenge for food during the long, hot days of Ramadan. Despite the heat and scarcity, these small creatures persevere, moving from alley to alley in search of water and food. Local communities notice their struggle. Inspired by the resilience of these animals, volunteers bring water bowls, leftover food, and shelter, often staying late into the evening to help. Children watch, learning that hope and compassion flourish even in hardship. The perseverance of these cats becomes a living lesson. Patience, resilience, and faith can survive the toughest conditions. Hardship is never permanent, and relief often follows in ways we least expect. These small, determined creatures show us that even in the harshest circumstances, life finds a way to thrive. As the Quran reminds us, so verily, with the hardship, there is relief, in 94:6. During Ramadan, resilience is a sign of Allah's mercy, proof that hope can appear in the smallest beings around us. Visual cues. Show volunteers quietly refilling bowls, cats drinking under the sun, and the joy on children's faces as they witness the compassion in action. Subtle, soft music plays, evoking hope and warmth. Double tap if this story gives you hope. Share this video with someone who needs a miracle today. Pause and reflect. Even the smallest creatures can teach us the greatest lessons about resilience and faith. Which small moment of resilience has inspired you lately? A cat? A bird? A person? Share it below and let's celebrate these subtle miracles together. Emotional close/call to action. The video transitions to a montage of the previous scenes. Stray cats curling up beside fasting families, small creatures guiding lost souls, children feeding them with wonder, and communities showing compassion. Each shot is soft, warm, and immersive, capturing the quiet miracles that unfolded throughout Ramadan. Narration, voiceover. See how Allah's signs appear in the most unexpected forms, even in a small cat during Ramadan. Each gesture, each gentle touch, each patient wait. They are whispers of His presence, reminders that miracles are everywhere if we are willing to notice. Open your heart, pay attention, and let the beauty of these moments deepen your faith. Call to action. Voiceover continues. Comment below, share your story, and spread these signs to someone who needs them tonight. Let the world see that even the smallest beings can carry the greatest lessons. Like, comment, and share to let Allah's signs reach more hearts today. Which of these 6 signs touched you the most? Tell us below. Tag a friend who needs to witness these miracles tonight. Visual cues. Quick flashes of all 6 signs with soft text overlays summarizing each. Mercy, patience, gratitude, guidance, forgiveness/healing, hope/resilience. End with a lingering shot of a cat looking directly at the camera as if inviting reflection, paired with gentle Quranic recitation in the background.